requires an ascension to the highest pinnacle in his endeavors.
Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll be honest.
They say that he should rise to the. Which one is that? Is the topmost position? What's the topmost position in the NDC? The flag bearer.
Yeah.
Okay, but
eventually leader of the party in terms of being president. So let's see.
At the moment, what's the topmost position in the NPP? Chairman or General Secretary?
I think he will be chairman. Once there's no flag bearer, it's a chairman. It happens both ways. But for the NDC, there's a president right now. So President Mohammed. So the topmost position cannot be chairman, which he would have occupied if they weren't in government. So yeah.
Yes, they say he should rise to the topmost position. Also on the front page, engineers and planners finalizes $100 million payment for Azuma Gold acquisition. The story is also on page 3 of the paper. Ghana Free Zones Authority celebrates 30 years as Ashanti office seeks to create access for local industries. Calvary Charismatic Center donates to Sokwa Children's Hospital amidst evangelism drive. These are the stories on the front page of the Ghanaian Eye newspaper. I'll take you to the Daily Democrat newspaper. Big story. NAIMOS raids more illegal mines in eastern and western regions. The story is on page 10 of the paper. They're doing some good work. There's a story one of the stories I saw, how the miners were consulting spirits. I think it was aired on TV.
Oh, really?
To know where the gold is for protection and all of that. But the soldiers went and they destroyed the gods. Like,
so they destroyed the gods.
Like the soldiers went, the gods kept quiet. It's like somebody he went to Sam Malam before Ayra medicine that will let them get to They were doing it and police people came to arrest the two of them. Mr. Malam, he does not know how to do the thing proper.
Oh, they didn't do the thing proper, so they came to catch them.
Anyways, there's also a Bwakwa South MP's Feed Ghana farm yields bountiful harvest. Oh, this is on page 4 of the paper. I see it comes with some pictures of plantain and some other food stuff, contumely and others. Let me see. It's on page 4. So what they are telling us is that in a beautiful show of community spirit and gratitude, Honorable Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, Member of Parliament for Bwakwa South, presented the first harvest from the Akoko community farm to the chiefs and elders of Akoko. The gesture was not just about sharing farm produce, it was a celebration of hard work, unity, and the vision that birthed the Akoko community farm 2 years ago. So some food stuff, nice. Also on the front page of the Daily Democrat, Ghana police deepen U.S. ties with historic FBI visit. Also, Kwale Gono, Central SDA lays foundation stone for Jubilee, and Eco-Zoil champions safety on Volta Lake as it donates life jackets. Some nice intervention there. The story is on page 5 of the Daily Democrat, and hold to host for the first National Farmers Day Grand Durbar on December 5, 2020.
This year's Farmers Day is going to the Volta region.
Yes, it is going to the Volta region.
Right. Last paper you have?
2 more. The Republic Press. This word, if you are saying it and you don't take your time, you Republic Press. You show where you come from right now. Ashanti Heats Up as Brian Champion's campaign machine rolls in. The story is on page 3. So the next stop of the Brian Champion campaign is the Ashanti region. He finished the Greater Accra region somewhere last week.
Yeah.
And he says that if elections were held somewhere last week, he's confident that he's winning the Greater Accra region, because the constituencies he has visited is winning by 70 to 80% in most of the constituencies. And those that is not doing well is just a little below 50. So he's very certain that he's winning the Greater Accra region. He's going to the Ashanti region now. Wish him all the best. He says that Fadada front seats in the crowd with 2 account. That's a nice job too.
Majistiano and all of that. They say they've taken the vehicle already.
He has the steer already. Also on the front page of the paper, gunfire at Celebrity Golf Club. 3 arrested as police launch manhunt on page 3. Former CJ refuses to back down, sues government over dismissal and withheld benefits. The story is also on page 3 of the paper. Lead suspect in serial robberies and killings of taxi drivers arrested. Good news. Aggressive CD strengthening, great costs to aggressive CD strengthening, great cost to Ghana. That's according to Professor Bob Quinn. Okay. Recording your intimate moment is illegal. Cybersecurity expert is warning. And finally, from me, the front page of the Daily Analyst, Mahama launches $1.5 billion industrial park. Gomwa Central Special Economic Zone set to create 60,000 jobs. And also Bawumia pledges annual grassroots engagement as president. Also, Aduchum promises free university education if elected president. Okay.
Let's get into the Custodian newspaper right now. Apenyo Markin fires minority up for Parliament tomorrow. Comes with a picture of him. We know that the legislature is returning tomorrow following the postponement earlier on. They were supposed to have been in the House, be back by now, but they return tomorrow, and all eyes there in terms of the work that's expected. LI 2462 expected to be repealed. We know that 2 members of Parliament are expected as well to be sworn in when the House reconvenes tomorrow. Bernard Bediako Beidu of Akwetia, as well as Professor Ali Duseidu, Tamale Tamale Central as well, expecting to amongst many other things be sworn in tomorrow as well, officially as members of Parliament. And so quite a lot to look forward to. My victory will be for all. Bawumia promises unity. They also have here Malaba contradicts Paman committee claims on CJ removal petitions. Ecozoil donates life jackets for safety on Volta Lake. And this one is my boss. Kweku Obiye appointed CPS head of corporate affairs. And so a huge congratulations to him, Mr. Obiye. I'll move on to the news center now. MTN to deploy blockchain to tackle Momo fraud. That's according to Sylvia Otoe Champon. She's Chief Product and Services Officer at Momo Limited. I'd love to see how that is rolled out, because it's been said time and time again that blockchain is quite expensive, and so we'll see how that comes together. HCOA Greenfield to build Ghana's first AI-powered teaching hospital. That's also on the front page of the news center. GES reports smooth starts to SHS admissions nationwide. ENP pays full $100 million to former owners of Azuma Resources. That as well on the front page of the news center. The Daily Democrat, they lead with hold to host for the first National Farmers Day Grand Derby on December 5, 2025. Also, Ghana police deepen U.S. ties with historic FBI visit. NAIMOS raids more illegal mines in the eastern-western region. Story on page 10. Ecozoil champions safety on Volta Lake as it donates life jackets. And Kolegono Central SDLA's foundation stone for Jubilee. Ebuakwa South MP's feed Ghana farms yields bountiful harvests. And the Supreme newspaper is the last one I've got. B-Phone Limited response to Katamanso Manche. Grassroots to have a voice in governance. Bawumia announces yearly constituency consultations. Reggie Manuel Gray distressed by police inaction despite court orders in its favor. Fake chief, 49 others remanded over Agona Abodom chieftaincy clash. Queen Mother on the run, and as well, Ethiopian Paramount Queen Mother rejects Osiadia Yokwesi Akufu III as chief. Tanko pledges more support for youth empowerment at Duamenifa Grand Derby. A few more papers just before we begin to get into the details.
You can, okay. I'll take you to the Daily Guide newspaper right now. The front page is There's a story from Kennedy, Japan. He says, I'll relocate some key ministries to other regions. That's according to Kennedy, Japan. The story is on page 3 of the paper. Let me see if I can get some details from that. So the new Patriotic Party flag bearer candidate, Ohine Japan, has outlined an ambitious plan to transform the country by relocating selected ministries and their agencies from the capital, Accra, to other regions. Speaking during his campaign tour in the Salaga North, he explained that the country cannot achieve a balanced development when government institutions, economic activities, and opportunities remain concentrated in the capital city alone. That's very true. His policy vision is based on the belief that national progress must reflect regional growth, not just the expansion of Accra. A good idea there, good initiative it will be. There's also
that's Kennedy,
Japan, yes.
On relocating some of the
ministries and agencies to other regions.
We look forward to how that will be like. I mean, I'll be honest.
I think it's something a lot of people have played with in the past, because, I mean, it is true that, I mean, Accra is choked. And if we're putting everything here, we're depriving other areas of some development. But Accra is choked because of the market. So
people are here to do business,
exactly.
and once opportunities are not being taken elsewhere, perhaps this is what will take our opportunity elsewhere in terms of being able to direct traffic to these parts. But let's see how that goes.
Exactly. Also on the front page of the Daily Guide, Mahama to launch $1.5 billion free zones industrial park. Also, Health Goldfields revives Bogoso Pristia mine. ENP seals $100 million Azuma Resources acquisition. New management announced. And Hisense donates H60 ultrasound to hospitals. These are the stories that the Daily Guide is reporting on its front page today.
The Ghanaian Times, president to launch $1.5 billion free zones industrial park tomorrow. That's quite a lot of money. IGP Yohonu strengthens Ghana-US police ties. Minister calls for renewal of Volta Lake Safety Project. And I'll relocate. It's been a story that's been running across a number of papers. I've seen it on the online portals as well. Kennedy, Japan's promise to relocate some key ministries. On the back page, Ho to host 2025 Farmers Day. Why that stand? Or some like to call it Wedad. They stand Kotoko in Accra yesterday. They beat them by a goal to nil. Hearts beat 10-man Brekum Chelsea. I also know that Hokwa United got beaten by Aduana yesterday at home. And so not a good result for us. BNFT, finally. Mining, health. Goldfields receives or revives Bogoso Pristia mine. Mining ongoing, gold production expected soon. Entrepreneurship, Standard Chartered empowers top 5 female-led enterprises. ENP completes $100 million payment, takes full control of Azuma projects. BOG eyes bigger reserves as gold inflows hit $8 billion, and Cargill deepens CSR footprint with ultramodern ICT center at Ninihin. Let me see if there's a bit more on the back page. Otuasek and Rural Bank post growth in all indicators, and nomination open for most influential corporate leaders of the decade. And so those are the front pages. We'll make way now for Johnny's Bite here on 3FM 92.7.
Say let thy will be done on earth as it is